Hi, this is Julie from julieventures.com. Is your family thinking about booking a Disney World trip in the near future? Disney World has a very large number of hotels and resorts, and this can make choosing where to stay a tough task. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a tour of one of the places that my family likes to stay during our trips to Disney. That's the Swan and Dolphin resorts. This resort area has a wonderful location as it is walkable to Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and is part of the Epcot and Boardwalk resort area. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel. I am a Disney travel planner, and I make these videos to help my customers make informed decisions about their vacations. Fill out a form at julieventures.com if you would like my help in planning a trip. Alright, time for the tour. The first thing to know is the Swan and Dolphin Resort is actually made up of 3 different hotels. The Dolphin and the Swan are sister hotels. The Dolphin is the largest of the 2, and the hotels are located directly across from each other, connected by a short walkway between the 2 hotels. The newest hotel in the resort area is the Swan Reserve. This hotel is located across the street from the Swan and has a different design from the other 2 hotels. My family has stayed at all 3 hotels, but this trip we stayed at the Dolphin. The rooms in the Dolphin and Swan are extremely similar. The Swan Reserve rooms are different, but the hotel is also about 30 years newer. I will give a short tour of our room later in this video. All 3 hotels have views of Epcot, and you can even see the Magic Kingdom, although it is a distance away. Obviously, the view changes based on the price and the location of the room. It is possible to only have a view of the other hotels, but honestly, that is not a bad view. Location, location, location. The Swan and Dolphin Resort is located in what Disney refers to as the Epcot area resorts. It is literally next door to the boardwalk, so this means guests can walk to both Epcot and Hollywood Studios and enjoy all the benefits of being next to the Disney Boardwalk. I created a separate video showing all the great things there is to do if you're staying in this area. I will include a link in the description of this video. I recommend checking it out. So, is this an actual Disney resort? Well, sort of, but no. It is important for me to point out that this resort is actually not a Disney-owned resort. It does have Disney in its name, but this resort is actually owned by Marriott. However, this resort does offer many of the same perks that come along with staying at a Disney Deluxe resort. First, you can book the hotel through Disney and their website. It takes an extra step, but is seamlessly integrated. Also, you can reserve a table at the many different restaurants in the resort through the Disney app. It is considered a deluxe hotel, and staying at this resort gives you all the same benefits as staying at an official Disney Deluxe hotel, such as early entry and extended evening hours at the parks. For example, during this trip, the Disney Deluxe resorts were given 2 additional hours at Epcot one night, and we were able to take advantage of these extra hours. Guests staying in the other tier Disney hotels, such as Value and Moderate Resort, did not get these extra hours. And finally, the hotel also has access to the Disney transportation system to and from the parks, resorts, and shopping. Having said all that, there are a few Disney perks that are not included when staying at this resort. First, you cannot purchase the Disney dining plan if you are staying at one of these resorts. Only guests staying in a true Disney hotel can purchase the dining plan. Next, I know I said that guests at the Swan and Dolphin Resort have access to the Disney transportation system, but this is only partially true. Guests do have access to the Disney boat that transports guests to both Hollywood Studios and Epcot, but not the buses to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, or Disney Springs. The hotel does have a bus system for these locations, but they are not Disney buses. The drawback is these buses do not have access to the close drop-off and pickup areas that the official buses use. Having said this, here is a pro tip for you. The Swan and Dolphin Resort is directly next door to 3 other Disney hotels. All you need to do is take a short 5-minute walk to the Disney Boardwalk or the Yacht Club and use the Disney bus. Then just take a bus back to one of these resorts when it's time to return. If you are a Marriott Bonvoy member, you can get some additional benefits. If you book through Marriott, you might be eligible for room upgrades and can use points to pay for the room. Also, depending on your status level, you might receive a daily breakfast voucher that can be used at specific restaurants or as cash at their quick serve areas such as Fuel in the Dolphin. Alright, now let's take a look at each hotel. I will start with the Dolphin since this is where we stayed this visit. The Dolphin is the largest of the 3 hotels and has more restaurants and activities than the Swan and the Swan Resort. When you first walk into the lobby, you can't help but notice the beautiful chandelier in the middle of the room directly above the Dolphin fountain. This fountain is a smaller version of the fountain outside the hotel near the boat dock. The baggage check area and the check-in desk is located on the left as you enter. A word of warning, if you need to check a bag, be prepared to wait. Hotel check-in is at 3, but many guests arrive early with the plan to check their bags and enter the parks. The lines were very long, starting around 11 in the morning. The lobby of the Dolphin has a large bar area. This is different from the Swan, as the Swan does not have a standalone bar in the hotel. If you're at the Swan and you want to grab a drink, you have to go to a bar at one of the restaurants or walk across to the Dolphin. To the right of the entrance, you will find Fuel. Fuel is a great place to grab a quick meal, drink, or snack. It has coffee, a bakery, pre-made sandwiches and salads, drinks, and a self-serve froyo or frozen yogurt station. The lines can get long in the mornings, so it's best to go early. None of the restaurants or quick serves in this resort take the Disney dining plan, so going forward, keep that in mind. This hotel is also a conference center, and you can access the conference area on this level. So if you are here for a conference, this is your area. On this level, you also find Sheila's Steakhouse. This restaurant is themed after the Dolphins' undefeated season. The hallway has some cool memorabilia honoring Don Shula and his teams. The restaurant has a lounge that is first come, first served, but reservations are required for a table. Since the Swan and Dolphin resorts are part of the Disney ecosystem, reservations for all the restaurants in these hotels can be made using the Disney app or website. Across the hall from Sheila's, you will find the Mandara Spa. Here you can get a deep tissue massage, facial, manicures, pedicures, and all other spa services. It's recommended that you schedule your spa service before arriving for your trip. There are 2 gift shops located on this level. The first one is a Disney gift shop. Even though this is not a true Disney hotel, the store carries all the merchandise that you will currently see in the parks. It was Christmas while we were here, and they had a large selection of Christmas Disney items. The second store, Resorts Essentials, carries name brand clothing and other items that you might need during your stay. The Dolphin has 3 different groups of elevators: the East, the West, and the Central elevators. When you check in, they will tell you which set of elevators to use to access your rooms. Now let's take the escalator down to the lower level. The first thing you'll notice to your left is Blue Zoo by Todd English. The entrance to the restaurant really catches your eye due to the cool-looking waterfall sign at the door. Blue Zoo is an upscale seafood restaurant and requires reservations. This is an award-winning restaurant at the hotel, and it has received awards for both its design and food. Directly across the hall, you will find another restaurant called The Fountain. This is a classic American-style diner that focuses on salads, burgers, and sandwiches. It is open for lunch and dinner. This is a casual restaurant and does not require reservations. One note, they also focus on homemade desserts and ice cream. There's even a dessert counter separate from the restaurant if you just want to grab some dessert to go. As we continue down the hall, we will come up on our next restaurant, Rosa Mexicano. This is another casual dining spot, but reservations are recommended as it is extremely popular. The restaurant offers a fresh take on authentic Mexican cuisine. This restaurant is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. While I have never had breakfast at this restaurant, the churro waffles sound interesting. For lunch and dinner, the restaurant serves authentic Mexican food, but they are known for their brisket enchiladas. They also have a large selection of cocktails. If you're a fan of a spicy cocktail, I recommend trying the spicy cucumber. As we pass Rosa Mexicano and continue down the hallway, we find our last restaurant inside the Dolphin Hotel, Peekaboo. Peekaboo is a quick-serve, sit-down restaurant that offers family-friendly foods such as roasted chicken, pizza, hot dogs, chicken fingers, and fries. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I feel this restaurant is often overlooked due to the fact that it's out of your primary walking path. If you're interested in a quick meal, check it out. Continuing down the hall, on your right, you will find the game room. The game room is a very large arcade that offers a wide variety of skill and chance-based games. After the arcade, you will find the on-site laundry that's available for guests. Then you have Camp Dolphin and the gym or health club. Camp Dolphin is for kids ages 5 to 12 years old. Reservations are required for the evening program, and there is a fee for the service. The camp offers age-appropriate activities that will keep your kids entertained while you enjoy a night out for dinner or the parks. Drop-off times start at 4 p.m., and the children must be picked up by 11 p.m. Since we are talking about the Dolphin Hotel right now, let's finish the tour of this hotel by looking at the room. While the room is a basic hotel room, similar to a standard Marriott room, it is bigger than the value and moderate resort rooms from Disney. This room had a king bed and a couch that folds out into a bed. One thing I liked about this room is it had a separate vanity outside of the bathroom. The bathroom was fairly large and the shower had good water pressure. Okay, let's take a short walk to the Swan and tour that hotel. When you enter the Swan on the lower level, one of the first places you will see is Chill. Chill is a bar that specializes in classic frozen concoctions and inventive specialty blended cocktails. This bar has limited hours and is often closed when we return late at night from the parks. When you enter the Swan, directly to your left you will find Trattoria Il Mulino, one of my family favorites. Reservations are required and they do not take the Disney meal plan, but you can reserve a table through the Disney app. Here is a tip: the lounge area is first come first serve and you can order food in the lounge. If you turn right when entering the Swan, just down the hallway to the right, you will see kimonos. If you are looking for authentic sushi, this is a great option. One fun fact, in the past they used to have karaoke in the lounge area. I am not sure if this is still a thing, but it might be something to check out. If you continue down the hallway, you will come across Garden Grove. I have only seen this restaurant open during breakfast hours, though they do have a lunch menu on the Disney site. This restaurant recreates a dining experience in Central Park and has a cool decor. As you walk towards the reception desk, you will find Java on the right. Java is basically a smaller version of Fuel in the Dolphin Hotel. Like Fuel, it has a bakery and pre-made salads and sandwiches. This is another place that accepts the breakfast voucher if you are given one due to your Marriott status. The main lobby of the Swan is fairly small, and so is the reception desk. Directly across from the reception desk, you will find the Disney Planning Center and Gifts. This is another Disney store in the resort, but this one includes a planning center. Here they have employees that can help you plan your trips, and you can also purchase park tickets directly from them. This hotel has two different sets of elevators, one located on the east side of the hotel and the other on the west side. Next to the west group of elevators, you will also find the meeting and ballrooms used by the convention guests. The Swan Hotel has a couple of nice outdoor seating areas that are great places to relax after a long day in the parks. Now let's take a short walk across the street to the newest hotel at the resort, the Swan Reserve. The Swan Reserve does not follow the design and decor of the other two hotels. This hotel was built around 2020 and has a more modern look and style. When you first walk into the hotel, you will see a small desk. This is not the reception, but it is the bell desk where you can check your bags. To get to the reception, you will either take the elevator or the escalator to the next level. When you get to the top of the escalator, directly in front is the reception desk. It is not very large and can be easy to overlook. To the left of reception is the lobby bar called Stir. Stir offers specialty cocktails and light bites served in a tropical setting. As you make your way past the lobby bar, you will find Grounds Craft, coffee, and more. This is the quick serve offering at this hotel, much like Fuel and Java at the other two hotels. To the left of Grounds is the signature dining option at the Swan Reserve called Amare. This restaurant offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It offers Mediterranean cuisine, and reservations can be made on the Disney app or website. When booking this hotel, always keep in mind that it is the farthest away from the boardwalk area and parks. One of the great features of staying at this resort is the pool and beach options. To access the pools from the Dolphin Hotel, exit the hotel next to the gym. The first thing you will see is the beach area to the left with swan boats that can be rented. To the right is the first pool at the resort called the Lap Pool, and even has a basketball court and ping pong tables. This pool has its own bar called the Cabana Bar and Beach Club. It offers a variety of cocktails and foods such as fish tacos and flatbreads. You can see why it's called the Lap Pool. There is a small shallow pool right next to the lap pool. The hotel actually says it's part of the next pool that I am going to show, but they do not look connected to me. Now we are heading towards the largest and best pool at the resort, the Grotto Pool. This pool is large, 3 acres in fact. The Grotto is a tropical oasis featuring lush greenery, waterfalls, rock caves, and a twisting water slide. I will say that this pool is often colder than the others at the resort. It's probably because it is so large. I will add that this pool is also heated. It was in the mid-50s during this trip, but people were still able to swim. The resort does have cabanas that can be rented for a fee and plenty of lounge chairs around the pool. Each chair has a QR code attached that you can use to order food and drinks using your phone. One important thing to know is that everyone staying at the resort has access to all the pools. They are not tied to specific hotels. The beach area also has chairs available and is a great place to relax and catch some rays. You cannot swim in the lake. Continuing past the grotto pool towards the Swan Hotel, you find one of the 4 different hot tubs on property and another outdoor bar, splash pool bar, and grill. Even though it has grill in its name, this bar only serves drinks. There is also another lap pool on this end of the resort. So basically you have the grotto pool in the center and 2 lap pools on each end. On crowded days, it is often easier to find a chair at the lap pools. Just a tip. To get to the last pool on property, we have to cross the street and go back to the Swan Reserve. This hotel has its own pool located on the 2nd level. I do not think this pool has an official name, but it does have its own pool bar called Tangerine. The Tangerine Pool Bar offers signature drinks, flatbreads, salads, and sandwiches. I recommend trying their signature popsicle, tangerine flavored of course. Alright, that's a wrap on my tour of the Disney Swan and Dolphin Resort. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, I am a Disney travel planner and I can help make all your Disney dreams come true. If you would like to book a stay at this resort or any other, please let me know. You can submit a form on my site, julieventures.com, or email me directly at jrupert@mainstreetadventures.com.